I didn't do it.
Oh, you put the bill. Who did it?
My friend said he was gonna know that would tell me.
What did I say? What did I say? Get away now! Back up! Get back!
Have you ever seen someone paralyzed by police negligence? Imagine witnessing officers drag a severely injured man across the floor while ignoring his cries for help. In today's Audit Archive, a routine transport turned tragic when reckless driving and callous treatment left a man permanently disabled. This case will shock your conscience. On June 1st, 2018, in Athens, Clarke County, Georgia, 24-year-old Timmy Patman, who had a warrant for violating probation on a drug charge, was running away from an officer. The officer later called for backup, which arrived in the form of officers Taylor Saunders and Hunter Blackman. For no reason whatsoever, Officer Salters rammed his car into Mr. Patman, who rolled off the hood and fell onto the nearby pavement. Obviously, such a blatant use of deadly force violated his department's use of lethal force policy.
We got him.
Unbeknownst to the officer, there were multiple bystanders who witnessed the incident take place. This meant that they could testify against him in a court of law when this incident would be taken to court.
Put your hands. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. Stand by, Central. Give us your hands now or you're going to get tased. Do you understand me?
Even though Mr. Patman was just run over by a vehicle at high speed, the officer kept using an unnecessary amount of force to place the victim's hands behind his back. And when he wasn't able to do so, Officer Saunders began threatening the victim with a taser. Not only did the officer fail to provide medical aid for the victim, but he also violated the ACLU's taser policy.
Give us, all right. Give me your hands now. Yeah. I got him with my car, that's what they're yelling about. Where's your ID at? Huh? You need an ambulance?
Although it should have been done almost immediately, the officer only called for EMS after the victim was going through a lot of pain. Naturally, the officer's lack of care and urgency of the situation makes him liable for failing to uphold his department's mission statement.
Cut. Go home. Step back. Don't play with me. Step back. Stand up. We're going to put you in the back of this car while we wait on the ambulance, all right? Huh? You don't want to lay like that, man. It ain't good when you're handcuffed. What hurts? Okay. From when you hit the ground?
Yeah, you know, man.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to get in the car, man.
You just want to lay here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try to sit up on the curb? Yeah, I sit up on the
All right. Just roll this way. Sit up. On the curb. All right. I'm going to lift you up on the curb, okay?
Why'd you run? You know you had the warrant?
Soon after, medical responders arrived and rushed the victim to a hospital, where he was treated for minor scrapes and bruises before being placed under police custody. After the incident, Officer Salter was fired from the Athens Clarke County Police Department after an internal investigation regarding the incident was initiated. On June 19, 2022, in New Haven, Connecticut, 36-year-old Randy Cox was arrested by local officers, Sergeant Betsy Segway and Officer Oscar Diaz, for the illegal possession of weapons.
All right, my man. Step in there.
All right.
All right, step right in there.
Got it?
One leg at a time.
One leg at a
watch
time.
your head.
Watch your head, all right?
While Officer Diaz was driving to the station in a police van, he suddenly slammed on the brakes. As a result, Mr. Cox flew headfirst into the door of the back of the van as he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Considering that this came about due to the ignorance of the officer, he could be charged with criminally negligent homicide. Seeing that the victim was incapable of moving, the officer decided to call for an ambulance to arrive at the station.
Is wearing army hat.
I'm stopping. I'm gonna check you out. What happened? What? You fell.
Yeah,
What happened? Can you move at all?
I can't move.
What? How your leg is all the way up there?
Understand me, listen, brother.
All right, I can't move you, so I have to hold on. I'm gonna have to go get an ambulance.
Listen, no.
Huh?
Yes, but understand.
I have to. Go ahead.
I fall. I cannot move my arms.
All right, do not move. I can see moving your arm.
No.
Okay.
Look at my hand.
Cox, either we can move you or you can wait till AMR moves you.
I can't move.
Slide down, my man.
No, Jay.
Yo, slide down so we can get out of here.
Look, if you gotta drive me, go start home.
All right, all right.
Fuck what I like, guys. I'll let her relax for a bit.
All right, there you go.
Now, almost there. You're almost there. You gotta get your shoulders out. Ready?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. Stand up.
Sadly, the victim's cries for help were completely ignored by the officers as they removed him from the vehicle by dragging him face down across the ground. Naturally, such a careless and horrid course of action meant that they violated one of the United Nations Human Rights Office's policies for law enforcement officials regarding custody protection.
Ready? Actually, go over here.
Get the.
Huh?
You ain't cracking. You just drink too much. No, you drink too much. Sit up.
We ain't gonna take care of ours.
I can't feel it.
Sit up.
Stop playing around. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, sit up. You're doing extra strength. Sit up. Sit up. What else did you have? Did you have any drugs and alcohol?
Listen, no.
You're not fine. How much? Okay. How much did you have to drink?
Oh my God, yo.
Willis. Huh? Willis. He is perfectly fine. Here, put these on. Yep. Hold on, Ron. Hold on, Ron.
Alright.
Following the incident, a few paramedics arrived later at the station and quickly rushed Mr. Cox to the hospital. According to his lawyer, Ben Crump, the victim was paralyzed from the chest down, caused by a severe injury to his neck and spine that remains to this day. Due to significant public backlash, the officers were placed on administrative leave, and the state later dropped all charges against Mr. Cox. Furthermore, the victim's lawyer filed a $100 million lawsuit against the police, claiming a range of offenses. Subsequently, the 5 officers faced criminal charges for their actions, and 2 of them were fired. Sometime later, the city agreed to a $45 million settlement for Mr. Cox's lawsuit. On March 29, 2019, in Aurora, Colorado, local officers were dispatched after receiving multiple calls about finding an officer, later identified as 48-year-old Officer Nate Meyer, unconscious in his unmarked vehicle. A while later, EMS arrived at the scene, but were unable to wake him and thus broke out one of the car's windows to get him out.
You got it?
Is there a trick to his
There's
duty
Velcros. Yeah, there's some keepers. Let me see.
belt? Okay, yeah, I'll let you in.
Right there, we got you.
Hold on, he might have make sure he doesn't have backup.
I thought you were the one.
Officer Eugene Van Dyke and his partner attempted to remove the rope fastened around Officer Meyer to free him. Based on the statements made by a few of the officers present regarding the scent of alcohol in the car, it can be assumed that he was driving under the influence. This was unacceptable since, according to the Stetschel-Nell attorneys at law, if an officer is convicted of DUI, the driver's license will be suspended, preventing them from being able to patrol.
Is there a keeper back on his belt?
Hold on, let me.
Okay, he's good. I got his belt. Where's his duty arm?
We got it.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
It's also important to note that since Officer Meyer was drinking while on his shift, he could be held accountable for breaking his department's neglect of duty policy.
You got a bus coming? You good? I can't feel anything.
How we doing, brother?
I got him.
Getting there?
Yeah.
Is it something that will come off once we start moving him?
No, we're good.
Okay.
It's all off.
All right, we're ready to move.
The belt is still stuck on the Velcro on the back.
Officers and paramedics were finally able to get him out of the vehicle and sent the officer to the hospital. After the incident, Officer Meyer admitted to his superiors that he had gone home during his shift and drank vodka from a bottle. His testimony was further supported by an investigation conducted by Aurora Police, which revealed that the officer broke numerous department policies. Following the investigation, the police released a statement stating that Officer Meyer was demoted from agent to officer and would be placed on unpaid suspension for an unspecified amount of time. On May 2, 2014, in Kansas City, Missouri, 24-year-old Manuel Palacio was stopped by local officers because he allegedly matched the description of a suspect in reported armed street robbery. As was clearly seen in the footage, the police needlessly rammed their vehicle into Mr. Palacio without reason. On top of that, before he could understand what was happening, an officer ran out with his gun drawn and shoved him to the ground. Needless to say, such misconduct goes against their department's mission statement.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground! I didn't do nothing! Push him back. I didn't do nothing! I didn't do nothing! Where's my cut? I didn't do nothing! That wasn't I didn't do nothing, sir! Shut up! Hey, Matt! I didn't do nothing! Hey! Dick! Dick! Dick!
Out of nowhere, one of the officers started hitting the victim in his ribs and kneeing him in the back. By doing so, the officer went against his department's use of force policy. Moreover, by shouting, yelling, and drawing firearms at Mr. Palacio, the officers violated the de-escalation policy.
Dick! Dick! He's cool. Bro, found that nigga, man! Take care of it.
I'm glad I didn't get him, man, because I was going to kill that nigga, man.
Take him back over your car.
Kids, man.
Hey! Stay over there, I'll come.
It should also be noted that the other officers present were also liable for breaking their department's duty to intercede policy, since they did nothing to stop the blatant torture the victim was going through.
Get her off the phone. What's she texting? Third!
Somebody's talking with people walking down the street. I didn't do it. My friend did it. My friend did it. He gave it to me and think I'm running. Please, I didn't do nothing.
Alright, there he is.
My friend did.
Yeah.
My friend did so
Oh, you're
me.
fucking, you're bought and paid for.
My friend did so
Oh, you're bought and paid for, man.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't do nothing, officer.
Oh, you're done, dude.
He came and gave it to me.
You're only gonna get an ass whip.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's me.
Oh,
I got
you're
it.
done.
I'm
giving him your freaking. I'm giving.
Intimidated, harassed, and subjected to racial slurs in the most gruesome manner, Mr. Palacio could only lie down and cry. Naturally, the officer's egregious misconduct is deemed extremely inappropriate and goes against their department's code of ethics and rules of conduct.
You don't say another word. You got it? You sit there and you don't open your mouth. You understand? Otherwise, you are going to the hospital.
That's his case.
I'm giving him your address and your mom's address and everybody's address that you know. And I hope his family comes over and takes all back to your fucking head.
I didn't do it.
Oh, you know who did it.
My friend gave it to me because he knew he had to tell me.
What'd I say? What did I say?
Once again, the officers assaulted the victim simply for speaking, obviously taking joy in doing so. Thus, they violated their department's use of force policy yet again. After the incident, Mr. Palacio unsurprisingly sued the Kansas City Police, claiming that they used excessive force in arresting him. Although Officer Hansen was later fired by his department, the other officers were only placed on administrative assignments. At court, Mr. Palacio pleaded guilty to stealing and was later sentenced to 5 years in prison. On June 3, 2020, in Charlotte, Mecklenburg, North Carolina, riot police officers intentionally cornered up to almost 200 peaceful protesters who were part of an ongoing demonstration that followed George Floyd's death.
So we're going to stay here and watch the show.
Call Will. They're here at the intersection. Don't let him cross by.
Yeah.
Come in.
Rory's got a platoon on Tryon, out of sight. Gans's platoon is stage now in college, out of sight. We're going to push their ass straight up 4th. As soon as they get up on 4th, because we got a bottleneck now, Rory's squad is going to step out and hammer their ass. When they start running down, Gans's squad is going to step up and hammer their ass. Gas. We're going to fucking stop.
Without warning, officers fired tear gas and other chemical agents onto the peaceful crowd of protesters after ambushing them. Considering this, the indiscriminate use of these agents should definitely be seen as a violation of the police department's use of force policy. Additionally, police can only use tear gas in the case of widespread violence when it is impossible to deal with violent individuals alone. They should never use tear gas to disperse peaceful protesters. No matter what the crowd was protesting about, the officers were not allowed to harm them in any way, since they were protected by the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. On September 1st, 2023, in Salt Lake City, Utah, 57-year-old Agnes Martinez was pulled over by local officers in the middle of the night.
Oh, so yeah, we were just going to talk to you for a second. What was your name?
Agnes Martinez.
Pretty sure I talked to you the other day.
Yeah. Oh, I was closer to the fence. I'm sorry. I got to
You
go
can't.
cigarette.
No.
I won't.
I already told you that.
I know. I'm sorry.
So you know you're not supposed to be here.
Yes. Oh, I thought closer to the fence was their property.
Okay. Why don't you keep talking about officer?
Okay.
Hey, ma'am. Actually, would you just go ahead and step out on that other side, please? It smells like marijuana in here.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go ahead. I'm gonna have you step out. That guy?
That girl. My friend.
You better keep a hold on that dog, because the other day he tried to get out.
Why was out?
Why don't you come stand right over here by the fence?
Okay.
Front of your car. Right
Oh,
there.
okay.
So this other girl, where did she go?
There was no other girl.
You said the other girl just gave you marijuana.
Yeah, when I seen her.
When you seen her?
Yes.
But then you said it her.
No, not her. I said her. I didn't say her.
I feel like you're backtracking on me here.
I'm not that talking. I'm telling you. It was another friend. It was
Another friend?
watching the dog.
She's watching the dog. Okay. Alright, so check it out. We're going to do a search of the vehicle because I can obviously smell marijuana. Is there anything in there I should know about?
Just my pipe.
Just your pipes
And my little bit of weed.
and your little bit of weed.
That's it. Or pipe, I should say.
Though the reason for the stop was slightly ambiguous, Ms. Martinez eventually admitted that she did have pipes and weed in the car. As a result, the officers went about searching through her vehicle.
You can go through the whole car?
Plan on it.
Don't you need to search warrant?
No, I do not. It's the vehicle exception.
It's
a
my
vehicle,
home.
it's mobile. It's the vehicle exception.
But it's my home.
It's still a vehicle exception.
Okay, that's fine.
And I have plain smell, which is a exception
Yeah,
for a
go
warrantless
ahead.
search.
Go ahead.
And you've also told me, so.
Well, yeah, what else do I get to lie?
When the officer was done, he suddenly, for whatever reason, rushed back over to Ms. Martinez and began hastily arresting her.
Go ahead and place your hands behind your back for me.
Why?
Because you're going in handcuffs.
Why?
Let's not do that.
My car's not getting pounded.
Stop. 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 We're going to take you to the ground next. Do you want to do that? Do you want to go to the ground? Relax your arms. Relax your arms. Right now. Relax. Ground. Get on your stomach. Get on your stomach.
Although it was made apparent that her leg was broken, one of the officers grabbed a hold of both of the victim's feet and began pulling her body. Consequently, his actions made him liable for violating his department's use of force policy.
Get that other arm, please. Hey.
After the incident, paramedics arrived and immediately drove Ms. Martinez to a hospital. She later filed a civil lawsuit against the police, claiming that the injury caused by the officers had led to the amputation of her leg. The police immediately launched an OICI investigation. However, no further information has been made available. Our next incident takes us to Santa Fe, where on June 2nd, 2022, police officer Patrick Penson pulled over a 59-year-old cyclist by the name of Jackie Shane for failing to stop at a stop sign.
On a bicycle, you're required to stop at stop signs. Go ahead and pull over for me, okay? Go ahead and pull over for me. Are you fleeing from the police? Okay, but you still have to stop. You have ID on you, ma'am?
Last time this happened, I sued
You
I
sued?
sued a cop and I got $50,000.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and do this?
You have your
Game
driver's
on.
license on you,
Game
ma'am?
on. Sure, but I'm not going to show it to you. This is no offense. This is you're being ridiculous.
Okay.
If I asked you to move out of the bike lane, this is the exact same thing that
You have your ID
you're going
on
to give
you,
me a ticket. I
What's
don't
that?
need an ID. I'm not driving a car. I'm on
I didn't ask for a driver's license. I asked for ID.
I'm on my way to the gym and I was talking to somebody. When we look both ways, we're going uphill. We don't have to stop. We are a vulnerable vehicle.
Okay.
You want to take me to court? That means you don't know the rules. I will go to court.
I will pull up the law. You want to look at the law?
Sure. Bicycles, I understand the law. Bicycles are required to obey traffic laws. There's no car there.
There was a car there, one, but two, if a car is driving.
While cyclists are indeed required to stop at stop signs and follow the same rules as other motor vehicles, it's important to note that some states have adopted the Idaho stop law, allowing cyclists to treat stop signs as yield signs under certain conditions, emphasizing the need for cautious and responsible riding. Although Santa Fe may not be one of those areas, it certainly begs the question of whether or not such special treatment is necessary for cyclists, who are considerably much more vulnerable than other motor vehicles on the road.
Okay, but did you stop?
A car is required. Do you know the legal definition of a stop for a car?
Yes, a complete stop.
Right.
The tires stop.
It means that the hub rolls over the tires, right? I can't do that. So I cannot make a legal stop.
You can't make a legal stop?
I have a driver's license, I just don't have it on me.
Okay. You have your name and date of birth, ma'am?
No. I don't.
You're really going to take this in this direction?
Do you want to arrest me? Because that's awesome. That would be awesome if you arrested me for doing this. If you put me in jail, I'd be thrilled. Because you know what? For the first time in my life, I would use my tax money. Because I've asked great police officers, want to take me to court?
I would like to,
You want
yes.
to take me to jail?
I don't want to take you to jail. Okay, but if you don't identify yourself, what's going to start out as...
For something as minor as not stopping at a stop sign, the officer was ready to go as far as taking Miss Shane to jail. This was definitely strange to say the least, considering that failure to stop in Santa Fe would only really result in a fine that totals around $81 and nothing more.
I asked you to move out of the bike lane. I asked you politely to move out of the bike lane because you pushed us into traffic when you park in a bike lane. So you are causing me harm.
I'm causing you what?
Harm.
Harm?
You're pushing me. When you park right there and a cyclist comes over, they're now forced to go into traffic.
I have no control over where people stop. That had nothing to do with it, okay? I left from a traffic stop. I then came up here and watched a bicycle.
How come you didn't get the other guy, the other cyclist, who did the exact same thing as me? What's different about him? He's a man and I'm a woman?
No, there's nothing to do with it.
Do you remember seeing another cyclist?
I did not.
You don't remember seeing another
I saw a guy stop and go to the right, and you guys waved at each other.
I haven't seen.
Okay.
Please don't wait for it out.
My job is traffic, ma'am, and I'm concerned about your safety. So when you go through a stop sign and there's multiple cars, stop at stop sign, which is why we're here.
I'll stop at stop sign.
Okay. If you identify yourself to me and I write a warning, we can be done with it. If this continues, you don't identify yourself to me, it becomes a big deal. Pardon?
Maud Carroll.
Write your name and date of birth, Maud Carroll. Your address and phone number.
I have a thing here.
Have ID on you?
No. I already told you that, so that's another question.
Yeah, 10-4. I'll be 10 from here too.
What's your date of birth, Maud Carroll?
It's not your business. You can look it up.
I cannot look it up.
Okay, so what do you want to do? You're worried for my safety, but you're parking. You understand?
Who am I on the line with?
That is not. You need to let that.
Are you going to identify yourself to me, Miss Maud? At this point, you're not giving me any choice. Do you understand that?
That's a sexist question. You didn't arrest the man. What do you want me to do? Are you going to let me go?
Not until you identify yourself to
Why
me.
don't you cover me? I'm not required to give you an ID.
You are required. You committed a traffic violation.
I am not driving.
Once again, at this point, it's still questionable whether or not Miss Shane broke the law since the circumstances regarding the stop still make this unclear. If she did not stop for no reason, then yes, she broke the law. However, if she didn't stop due to special circumstances, then it would make her morally correct to do so. Eventually, Miss Shane did give her date of birth. After doing so, the officer opened up a laptop and began conversing with some officers over the details of the case for a few minutes. Around 14 minutes later, the officer went back to the woman with multiple other officers surrounding her and coercing Miss Shane to show her ID and make a decision.
This can go from a simple traffic violation to a big deal. It's really simple. Make a decision right now. Okay, I'm asking you nicely, and I've been polite.
I didn't do anything wrong, so I'm not going to make a decision. I'm not participating. So do whatever you want.
All right.
I didn't do anything wrong. You're the one who's doing something wrong.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back, okay?
Sure.
You understand that the contact I made with you is that I wanted to promote bicycle safety and explain to you you have to follow traffic law to go when you're riding on the roadway, okay?
Although some may argue that her arrest was warranted, the fact that 8 officers were dispatched to the scene could certainly be seen as a complete misuse of police resources. This is especially notable considering that this specific police department has had problems with being understaffed, resulting in many officers being forced to work overtime.
Ma'am, don't resist. Don't add more charges.
I want to be with my bicycle. I want to be with my bicycle. I want to be with my bicycle. Yeah. Please don't stop. Please don't, police. This is the police. This is wonderful. I'll have to go this way, but this is how you think it is. Stop. You just don't want a witness. That's what you're doing.
No. We have many witnesses.
Where's my bike? I want to be with my... No, I have to be with my bike. Where's my bike? Where's my bike? Where? Don't touch me! God damn it!
Ma'am, just stop.
I hate you guys. Oh my God, I hate you! I hate you! You're worse than Nazis! Oh! I want my bike! I want my bike! Give me my bike!
If I go to the police department for safety when you get out,
oh my God.
Please sit back.
So I want my phone.
Where's your phone?
It's on my bike.
Can I get it for you?
Can you go with me? I'm cuffed. I'm cuffed.
Can I get it for you?
No.
Okay. Stay there. Sit down.
Sure. Can you please give me my phone?
No, you already denied a search, so sit down.
No. I want my bike. You can't just... I have to have... Can I have my shopping bag on my bike? I want my shopping bag with my bike.
Okay, just to let you
You
know.
can have my bike, but I need my shopping bag. I just want... Please walk with me, okay?
No, you're not going anywhere. You're sitting down. No, you're sitting down. Ma'am, please, put your feet in.
Can you go get the grocery bag that... I have two
We
grocery
will, but I
bags.
need you to sit down first.
Two grocery...
I get
I'm
it. I need you to
sitting.
sit down first. And put
Although they unnecessarily denied her access to her phone, the officers, at the very least, had the courtesy to retrieve her shopping bag. After doing so, they began discussing with Miss Shane regarding what to do with her bicycle.
I gotta put it on Dennis.
Who's the person that's coming over here? Can she have your bike or he have your bike?
Well, he's going to be on a bike also. So, he can come to the station.
You can go to the station? Okay. Alright. Take you to the station.
In the end, Miss Shane was arrested and shortly released sometime later. On September 8, 2018, in Burlington, Vermont, where an officer approached a group of people arguing and, without warning, assaulted one of them.
Back up.
RJ's.
Is he alright? Is he breathing?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Much to the immediate dismay of the bystanders, Officer Joseph Caro grabbed, threw, and then detained Black 40-year-old Mabior Jacques. Since this was done without announcing his presence, the officer's actions were more akin to a sneak attack than a justified detainment. Consequently, he was liable for violating his department's use of force policy.
He's breathing. Try to get him into recovery. Yeah, you ready? Mabior is fine. Yep. Mabior Jacques? Yeah, he's fine.
Just slam in the floor, bro. It's hurt, bro.
Yeah, that's why fire's on their way.
You guys are harassing him? Slam him on the floor, bro. It's good.
What's that?
It's good.
Everybody back up. He's not good. He's not good.
Let's get him in the sheet.
What?
Sheet him up?
Yep.
Shelly, back up, man. Can you walk?
No. He's fine. What?
Yeah, I know.
Your hat's fine where it is.
Get your hat. Yeah, we'll get your hat.
Huh? Yeah, I slammed you because of what you were doing. Don't raise your hands at me. It's really simple. Alright? Fire department's on their way. What? Can you what? Can you speak? You can speak, go ahead. I'm listening. What? Yeah, go ahead, speak.
At the time of the incident, Officer Coro said he'd seen Mr. Jacques punch another man, hence the reason for detaining him. Even if that was the case, it didn't give the officer a justified reason to essentially assault the victim without warning and by surprise.
No, you hit somebody else. You didn't see that?
Yeah, well, I did. Yeah, you did. You punched me right in the face. I watched you do it. Alright?
A while later, EMS arrived and took a look at Mr. Jacques, and deduced that he needed to be put on a stretcher and taken to the hospital.
Stand up. You're good. Stand up. If you can stand, you're not gonna be able to. There you go. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. There you go. Put your feet up there. Put your feet up there. Put your feet.
Sir, we're gonna put a hood over your head, okay? You're gonna spit at us. Okay? I'm not gonna spit. You already did. Chill. Okay. Shoulders. You already did. No. It's just a net. Breathe through it.
Just be careful, you got blood on your boots. Yeah, I figured.
He didn't get it.
No, I don't think he actually got it.
After being discharged from the hospital, the victim filed a lawsuit against the officer and his department. In it, he alleged that the unprovoked assault and battery caused Mr. Jacques extensive physical injuries, disruption of normal body functioning, as well as mental suffering and emotional trauma, violating federal and state laws on the use of excessive force and constituting an illegal search and seizure. Long story short, the city eventually paid $215,000 in order to settle the lawsuit. On January 10, 2020, in Baltimore County, Maryland, officers were called to Mysteria Floyd's Milford Mill neighborhood for a complaint about a boy with autism who became violent.
All right. If you're gonna be... I'm trying to figure out if you're the one who called. If you want to get locked up for disorderly, we can go down that road, but I'm not going to have you out here making more of a problem. You want to get locked up?
10-3, that's an authority of 412, 15, 15.
Because you talk to me, sir, mother, I'm the reason why this car's right here.
Okay.
This little boy's out of this car.
Okay.
We live here.
It doesn't mean you get to be disorderly.
No, the fact y'all haven't been here. So that's why this is like this right now.
I'm just here now observing people who are yelling and being disorderly.
I'm gonna go and shut the house. Go in the house.
I don't know. They're like, they won't talk because they don't like the police and they don't want to tell me what's going on. So
I'm supposed to be calm and a nigga just trying to run in my house. Go eat.
That's what we're trying to figure out.
we're trying to stop the problem.
Talk to the person that represents right.
No. Someone needs to speak with someone that just said this lady in here is talking to the police right now. I gave this little boy's name already.
Sir, you didn't wake my house.
No. Can you stop being disorderly? I will lock you up.
Good luck.
Frustrated that no one came to handle someone assaulting them beforehand, the civilians were justifiably angry. It should be noted, though, that the way the officer conducted himself was considerably poor, and thus could be held liable for violating his department's de-escalation policy.
Come near this house.
I'm sorry.
Stay inside and stay inside.
No, I'm not, because I gotta go get my keys.
What? Where are your kids? Inside?
Why the f*** they be inside, sir, if I gotta go get them?
Where are they? Officers to handle the problem. You're becoming my problem. You're becoming my problem. You're becoming.
Get away from me.
I'm
Get away
investigating.
from me.
No.
Get away from me. Period. Get away from me.
I have no idea what these people are.
Are you relation to him at all, ma'am? Is there any relation with you guys?
No one knows who this child is.
Okay,
My child
we're taking care of it.
is at the house. My child is the reason why this car is right there. He was put out of the car because he was irate in the car. He hit me. He threw a rock at me. He hit her car. He hit her.
Okay, is there any damage?
He hit that lady. He hit that lady. He hit that car.
You're saying he is, right?
Yes, he did.
Form of assault. All right, we're going to
I'm not
document
about to assault a little boy, and I know for a fact that when Second Frank has an issue. But the fact is, all the questions that's been asked, because everybody's name is written down, need to contact Second Frank to figure out why this lady don't have help, why she's riding around with these kids that have mental issues.
Hey, ma'am, you don't care the fact that he hit you or your car is
Look, I don't care about none of this. I don't, that little boy needs to go to his father. What's the problem? Sir, do you know what here for the past 15
I don't.
Exactly. So I'm sorry that I'm outraged right now. Once I her child crying because this is my child on her, and he put his hands on her in that bed.
You can go inside and close the door.
Y'all come over here talking to us. No, exactly. You need to figure out what's going on with him and I'm not going inside, so everybody can go.
Okay, well then I'll lock you up for disorderly conduct.
Yeah, for what? Because he disrupted me.
Look, you can go inside and close the door. You don't have any mental issues, right? You're a normal functioning human adult. You can go inside. You can come inside.
Come in the house. Come in the house.
Okay.
Come in the house.
After discussing the details of the case with his fellow officers, the deputy went back to the family, despite being told not to approach them. As a result, they became agitated once more.
Do you want to report of? Are you a victim? Are you a victim of a crime? Because
Get away from me.
okay,
Get away from me, sir.
I just want to make sure everything's recorded. I want to make sure you're not a victim of anything.
Stop talking to me. You're trying to like.
I'm not. I'm not.
Go away.
I'm just making sure you don't need any police service.
I told you this when we first got here.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Okay, you won't be a victim of anything.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go back in your house.
I'm at my front door. You can't
Close.
tell me what the fuck to do on my front door.
Why are you being disorderly?
Why are you over here talking to me?
Because we got called here.
Go away. Take the little boy when you need to take him and go away.
Oh my God. She's with her? Okay. We'll take the little
You keep on coming over here trying to egg me on.
You keep on talking. No one wants to talk to you either.
Bye. Everybody got to go. Am I supposed to be scared of you, sir?
I'm not trying to make you scared of me.
You know who my people is?
What?
Your job will be mine by the end of this.
Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me?
Bye.
Are you threatening me?
Bye. Watch out. Good luck trying to get in here.
Finally, you closed the door. Thank God. That works pretty good.
Don't leave.
Oh my God.
Hey man, you're not in control of the parking lot, so why don't you stay in your house?
What you gonna do?
Keep the door open and see what happens.
What you gonna do?
You're pretty smart. That's why you get paid the big bucks, you know that?
Oh my God. I mean, you don't give a shit about an
Can you
ultimate
leave, please, so I
child.
can go and do what I need to do, please?
We would love to, but you're the problem.
No, you're the problem. Move.
All right.
Because what you going to do, you think you're slick. As soon as I pull off, you're going to come behind me. So can you leave, please?
Oh, that's
in your car. We wouldn't care. That would solve.
that would really help us.
No, it wouldn't solve the problem. What would solve the problem is you get that little boy home and you go home and go do
Okay.
something else. Because somebody's getting shot or raped right now.
We're waiting for his father.
Okay, well, can you wait for his father down the street? Wait for the father down the street.
We will.
Here.
All right, we will wait for you to leave, and then we'll lock you.
You want me out there for a long time, sir?
Oh, I got all night. I get.
Me too.
Thought you were in a hurry.
While Officer Brennan was helping take care of the original reason that police were called, the woman left the scene and made her way to her grandmother's house to pick up her kids. Despite her no longer being a problem, the officer went to that house to arrest her for disorderly conduct.
Hi. Here.
Yes.
Is under arrest
For what?
for disorderly conduct. She can either come with me tonight. Well, she's got to come with me tonight. She's here. I know she's here. So I don't want to make this a bigger thing than it is, but her behavior was out of line, and it's being
Grandma,
solved.
don't you open that door. No, Grandma.
She's in the house.
Don't you open that
I don't want
door.
anyone. I don't want any confrontations. She's under arrest. She's lawfully under arrest.
Close the door. Close the door, Grandma.
Stop. Sir. Time, start me some more units here, please.
You gonna open my door? You gonna open the door?
Stop!
You gonna take
Get
me?
back!
You better not
You are
take
under
me.
arrest. You're lawfully on. I won't tase anyone. Stop it!
Grandma.
Stop!
Grandma.
10-3, please. Step them up.
Look, sit down.
Stop!
What is she doing?
Stop it!
What is she doing? I'm listening to my grandmother, sir. Sit down.
Get out of the way. Could you please get out of the way? She's under arrest. You're interfering with the lawful arrest. I do not want to charge you with anything. I don't want to.
She's going with you.
Okay, so please back out of the way. Back out of the way. Back out of the way. It's going to become a really big problem very quickly.
Yeah, let me open the door back. So he can tase me? No, he ain't gonna tase you.
I don't want to. I told you I came here peacefully and calmly. I came here by myself, peacefully and calmly. I don't. You're under arrest.
For what?
Disorderly conduct.
Where?
Back at the other house we were just at.
What's the address of the other house?
It doesn't matter what the address was. You were disorderly there.
So you follow me like I said?
I know where you are and where you live.
You follow me
Yes.
like I said you was going to do?
Yes.
Stop off.
I'm 10-4.
He ain't listening, Ma. This is he's racist.
Ma'am, could you please
Calm
get out of the
down,
way?
baby.
I do not want to have to arrest you. Why
You gonna tase her?
I'm not going to tase her. If she if you comply, no, this is not how this works. I'm not going to jeopardize myself. Could you please just get out of the way? If she just gets up and comes with me, everything's fine and this is over.
She said, just come and go with it. Go with it. We'll get you out. Come on. All right. No. Stop. Move your hand.
Get away now! Back up! Get back! My foot is stuck in the door. You're both going to get locked up.
Move your foot. Move your foot. You ain't got no move, Grandma. Move.
Step him up. Step him up. Dispatch, step him up, please.
Though slightly justifiable, the two women did technically resist arrest and injure the police officer. As a result, the situation escalated as he called for backup to arrive.
Back up now! Get back! Get back! You are under arrest or interfere with the lawful arrest. Back up now! Get back! My foot is door, you idiot!
Move it then. Move, Grandma.
Get back! Jesus Christ! Ten, where my unit's at, I'm stuck in a door. I'm 10-4, but my foot is jammed.
This man followed me all the way over here. Move.
Get back! Get back! I swear to God, get back! You are so up now. Jesus Christ!
Open the door. Open the door. Go in. Call your mama.
Get back! Get back!
Sir, please don't hit her here.
Come here now! Come here! Now! Take your hands out from your pocket! Get back! Come out here! Come out here! You're...
You gonna come in my house for drag? Come out!
Out of nowhere, though, the backup officer who was supposed to help quickly picked up 76-year-old Rena Mellerson and slammed her onto the ground. Considering that even the arresting officer said to be easy with her, this new deputy clearly violated his department's use of force policy, as he completely mishandled the situation.
Easy. What's going on, man? You're okay. Just bend over.
Can I take you away?
Come out the house now. Get out the house now. Hey, guard. I slammed her for the taser. Can you please get the taser? Thank you. Look down in the area. Look at your hands behind your back. Get out the house now. Put your hands behind your back. Interlink your fingers. Interlock your fingers now. You understand basic English? Interlock your fingers now.
Please. It's okay. Call your mother. Call your mother.
And just let I know, taser deployed and spray.
Stand up. Bring your knees up. Bring your feet away.
Come here, come here. 295. Come up to 10-3.
295, 10-44, 10-3.
Yeah. I came here to lock her up. I was like, hey, you know, you're going to be under arrest, or I'm going to go get an application for you. She's inside behind the door. I'm like, all right, this is it. You're coming with me. You know, not here to have any issues with anyone, but this is what it is. And then they both tried to push me out of the house. They both assaulted me. And
it should be noted that not a single one of them attempted to comfort the evidently distraught and traumatized child. While they weren't required to do so, it certainly made it questionable whether or not they truly upheld their department's mission statement and values.
No, I don't have nothing to do.
grab that today. Huh? Well, I was trying to get, my foot was closed the door on my.
Hey, what's the deal with her?
She's under arrest for interfering in assault. No, I just tried. My foot got stuck in the door, and so I threw the taser in. They were both standing right there, so I just shot the taser off at them. I don't think anyone actually got hit.
In the end, the two officers were moved to non-duty related positions, pending the conclusion of internal and criminal investigations. Meanwhile, Miss Floyd, the disorderly woman, and Miss Mellerson faced a series of charges, including resisting or interfering with an arrest and second-degree assault. Be sure to check out our previous video where we cover another outrageous police encounter.